In our counselling, in our day-to-day counselling, we were seeing a trend. We were seeing more and more young people who had experienced sexual exploitation and grooming.
Preconceived idea that exploitation happens from some creepy old guy in a van. It's, going to be someone that you don't know or someone online. And a lot of the time, it can be someone even in your own year, in your own class. It doesn't have to be someone who's older.
We focus on in-person, and we also focus on online, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, social media.
Sending texts or Snapchats to people and they don't know who's on the other end.
Young women exploited with a 60-year-old man overseas, pretending to be someone they weren't.
We look at stuff like sending photos.
And nude selfies, or what to do if that happened.
Their exposure to pornography.
Talking about the age of consent.
What does a healthy relationship look like? What makes a healthy relationship?
And then really focusing on how do you stand up for yourself? How do you stand up for your peers?
One of the big things around this whole program was understanding that all the content, grooming, sexual exploitation, consent, all these kind of things are conversations that a lot of families don't really have at home. A lot of the times parents never really think my child's going to be sexually exploited. They never think my child will be groomed.
I mean, what kid wants to admit to their parents that they've sent a semi-nude photo to someone online and that is being used as a threat against them? I'd actually say majority of the children had said that they had experienced it or knew someone who had. And that's at year 8 level.
From the research that's out there, a lot of these times young kids are finding their understanding about sex and relationships from the internet.
Whatever medium it is, sending nude selfies is actually a pretty normal thing to do to begin a relationship. And that's why there needs to be a program designed to navigate that in a safe way and to recognise that that's actually reality. We're not actually questioning whether that's happening because we know it is. They actually had to write their own solutions to problems.
Quite a few times young boys have been like, oh, that could be so-and-so, or that could be so-and-so. Oh, didn't so-and-so do that for you? So for them, a lot of the times they have those kind of moments where they realise, oh, well, I guess it does sound a bit weird when it's happening to someone else.
The teachers have sent us emails afterwards, even weeks after the program, saying kids are still talking about it, and then also forwarding us emails from parents and saying, oh, thank you so much. I've never even thought to have this conversation with my young person, and they've come home and they've initiated a conversation about it. It's probably not even, it's just not addressed enough. There's not really any other program out there like this, and that's why we saw a need for it.